We're live. We did it. We did it. Everyone give a round of applause to yourself for being live. Welcome to the Too Many Records live stream for tonight. This is March 15th, 2019. And this is the first TMR live stream post TMR Fest, which was an absolute success for those of you who got to make it out. I'm sure, hopefully you agree. What's up, King? What's up, John? What's up, Ryan? Ryan holds the crown from last time of the Super Chat King, tied with Mr. Mike Alexander. Drew, Creation Records is here, who I got to hang out with on the TMR Fest weekend, which is awesome. Mark, Michael, SDK Kira, you just won. You were at TMR Fest, and you just won the recent giveaway for the Tiny Stills record. Travis is here. Jeff's here. We got Adam Kanowski with the peanut butter pancakes reference already off the bat. Welcome, guys. This is going to be a really good live stream. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions for me. I have a bunch of records to open, which is going to be great. And yeah, we're listening to this Richard Houghton's new album in the background. It's going to be great. What's up, Eddie? Ryan, I am so sorry about that, my man. Please, obviously, don't feel obliged. I'll answer all of your questions regardless. But hopefully you will get back on your feet real soon. My condolences, my dude. All right, so let's get started quick. Travis says he doesn't see any more room in this room. That's a fair point. Yeah. All the records on the back wall were staying anyway. It's really the nooks and crannies that you didn't see, like in the closet. If you guys watched the room tour, you would see that there's a lot of different areas that carry records in the room. A lot of those are freer now, but as some of you may know, I am still selling the remaining TMR Fest records in the group on Wednesday. My Patreons are already picking away at the list. My patrons from Patreon, I should say. What's up, Frank? What's up, Matt? Yeah, so we have a bunch of good records still on the list, and the patrons on Patreon are picking away some of them. But Wednesday, make sure you're in the TMR Fest group that I've been posting constantly in all the videos. What was the tally of records sold at TMR Fest? I think we sold like 400 and something records, maybe 450, give or take. I don't want to talk too much about specifics of TMR Fest because I am working on a recap video with Chris. He got a lot of good footage. So let's hold off on specifics. But yeah, there will be a good recap video soon. The list of remaining records, which if you do the math is over 500 records remaining of good stuff, is going to be in the TMR Fest group. But that'll be after the fact for on Wednesday. So make sure you're in the group by Wednesday, or you're a member of my Patreon now, and you can get an early access look at it. But yeah, we're going to be diving into these records. Let's start unboxing stuff, and then I will, after that, answer questions. Also want to show off this awesome shirt I got. I know they should not be like this. They should be side to side. This is the Pearl Jam 10 Club really screwing the pooch here. But this is all of Pearl Jam's vinyl, I guess, stacked up, which is cool. And also another note, guys, if you want a TMR hat, we still have some available. The run was 60. We sold a bunch at the fest, but we still have more. These are incredible hats. The back say TMR, or Too Many Records, I should say. And buy it. Yeah, if you want them, go to TMR. Email tmrmerch@gmail.com. You guys know the email. tmrmerch@gmail.com. You can get one of these hats. They're pretty fantastic. And if you're in the UK, we actually have a deal going on for the next week or two. We have a guy coming from the UK who can help proxy the merch over, so your shipping will be really cheap if you're from the UK and you want a hat. So shoot an email over, and let's dive in. Let's get started. Trusty TMR unboxer. It's gonna be fun. If everyone in this chat could really quickly hit the thumbs up, if you see the thumbs up button, that would be great. That would assist on the engagement for YouTube. Oh, one more bit of housekeeping before we get started with the unboxing, guys. As you guys know, I started a record label. The first record we're doing is Fort Vine's Stay Magical. Unbelievable album. And we are at 250 out of 300 that we need to get it pressed. I don't know what else to say other than this album is amazing, and we have 3 more days to get 50 more pre-orders. If you have not pre-ordered it yet, I know many of you have. Jump on the train. It's a double disc gatefold splatter vinyl. It's going to sound and look amazing. And if you trust me, if you watch this channel, you probably trust my taste in music. If you haven't heard the album, give it 1 or 2 songs. You will be absolutely hooked. The Crates campaign is linked on my Instagram. It's linked in a lot of the videos I put out recently. Go check it out because we're 50 away. We have 3 days. I'm going to be so sad if it gets to like 385 and then like the campaign ends. So give it a chance. John, yeah, you can listen to the full album on the Crates page before you pre-order. I promise, guys, I wouldn't try to do a record like this if it wasn't amazing and it wasn't worthy of your pre-ordering. So, yeah, thank you for those of you who have pre-ordered, and hopefully if you haven't yet, I have decent taste. Thanks, Travis. Well, this next record is someone that you and I both appreciate, Travis. This is a very hard-to-find promo 7-inch from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, featuring Jose Gonzalez and Of Monsters and Men. Now, I am not a gigantic Of Monsters and Men fan. I think they're fine. I'm not like a fan. They're okay, but the Jose Gonzalez track "Stay Alive" is terrific, and this is really difficult to find. I think it was as I almost drop it, as I bobble it, but catch it because I'm a god. Yeah, it's for promo use, not for sale, as it says right there. I don't really know what the origin of this is. I just know it's been in my want list for a while, and finally a record store popped it up for $19.99, or actually no, I think $14.99 with $5 shipping. So I had to grab it because anything of Jose's I want to get, and yeah, this will be picked up recently. Yeah, and you can dive through their warehouse and get a bunch of a couple bucks cheaper than a store. But I remember this was maybe like 4 years ago. They had The Secret Life of Walter Mitty on their shelf for $50. I scoffed and I was like, no, I'm good. And it was Blonde all over again from Frank Ocean because and all of a sudden now I'm never gonna own it. So as a big Jose fan, that is a grail for me. One day I will own it. But let's keep going. We got more records to open. Thoughts on the new King Gizzard track? Are you talking about fishing for fishies? Dude, it's fun. I mean, it's like a psychedelic kids song, but I like this side of King Gizzard. I like the paper mache kind of beginner's luck type kind of floaty gizzard stuff. I pre-ordered the album from Flightless. I got the whatever that flame looking variant was. You know, King Gizzard really can do no wrong to me. So we got a triple record drop right here. Vaporwave Heaven. Are you guys ready? First up, we have Night Lights in Japan by Waterfront Dining, one of my favorite vaporwave artists who does kind of like a jazzy, future funky take on vapor. Very vapor cover. And this is My Pet Flamingo doing a bunch of good stuff again. This is Dan Mason's Summer Love, which some of you guys might have seen featured in Vinyl Rewind's video he did with me not too long ago. And then Malibu Condo's Timeshare 94. So vapor. Just such a throwback. Look at that throwback condo. All of these are great vaporwave future funk adjacent albums. And yeah, these are all going to get spun real soon on the new beautiful clear audio turntable. The beauty. I love it. I still, now that TMR Fest is done, I have to do my video about what I love about the clear audio, which I will soon. I'm just still getting back to, I feel like this second wave of online sales for the TMR Fest stuff is it's overpowering, and I think I will be back to normal with content sooner than later. But right now, I'm still doing a little post-fest wrap-up. But yeah, let's keep going, folks, and then we can get to the Q&A and relax. I could use some relaxing. Thoughts on the new Mac DeMarco single? I have not heard it yet, but I love Mac, and I love this old dog, so I'm sure I'll like it. Was it Be the Cowboy? No, that's Mitski's album, isn't it? Something about a cowboy. I don't know what his album's called. The new Glastonbury Fest lineup. I actually haven't seen it yet. I bet it's awesome. I mean, a lot of lineups this year have been extremely underwhelming, but Glastonbury is probably a safe bet most years. Do I have a favorite Taylor Swift album? Yeah, it's probably Speak Now or Red. Both are solid pop albums with a little bit of a country twang. I can appreciate them. Another vaporwave, guys. Guys, this is one of my favorite vaporwave artists. This is even more so than the other ones I talked about. I've shared his music on the channel quite a bit. This is Wizard of Loneliness. This is his recent album, Mudio. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but love this cover. And Wizard of Loneliness is just so good. Really good hip hop beat type vapor. And this album's no exception. So I was super stoked to see this Crates pressing get funded. I think there were only 100, which as I'm learning, is a lot easier to fund 100 than it is to fund 300. But you know what? We're gonna make it happen. Mark Griggs says the splatter on this record is insane. All right, now you've made me have to open this on camera. I want to look at it. I want to marvel at the splatter. Let's see what's going on. The people demand splatter, right? This is why you guys watch these live streams, to see some killer splatters. Let's dive in. Do I think vaporwave will have longevity, or is it like chill wave or witch house? Well, witch house of those three definitely had the shortest shelf life. But I still albums that came out. I think vaporwave will have longevity just because it's a bigger movement than both of those. Honestly, chillwave was more mainstream, but vaporwave is more prolific. So I think it's going to continue to morph and eventually change. I mean, vaporwave started as C-punk, and then it became vaporwave. So I guess the next iteration will be telling, but who knows? All right, let's look at this insane splatter. This is not that insane, my man. It's a pretty muted splatter. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy the aesthetics of this, but this is not what I would classify as insane. Insane to me would be a little more. Vaporwave already has longevity, almost a 10-year-old genre. I mean, it's true. 2012 was the birthplace of vaporwave, and it's going strong. So yeah, it has longevity. All right, guys, more to unbox. What do we got here? All right, we have another vaporwave. Guys, this is a huge vaporwave drop. I'm sorry. I listened to more than just vaporwave, but I guess we're on the subject right now, so I might as well just get it done, and then we'll keep going. This is Young Bay's album, his first Bay tape. Yes, that is Sailor Moon on the front. Yeah, Young Bay is the king of future funk right now. Him, Flamingosis, they're definitely running the gamut right now. And this is a great album. It features Macross 8299, and it's just, yeah, this is a great record, and I'm excited to own it. I think it's on clear vinyl, which is cool. Let's keep going. Did I grab the Windows 96 today? Oh no, I meant to. Did it sell out? Did I miss that? I'm gonna be pretty bummed if I missed that. I'm salty about Unknown Death 2002 is not considered a meme album. Young Lean is definitely considered to be I don't know, just like he's considered to be legitimate hip hop. Like I guess cloud rap would be more apt. Viper, Y'all Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack is absolutely a meme album, and I'm annoyed at that because I ordered that record and it never showed up, so I had to do a PayPal dispute like 9 months later. Ooh, nice. I've been waiting for this one for a while. This is probably gets spun tonight. This is the new album by Cinematic Orchestra. What is it? To Motion? No. What is it called? What is this album called? Why is it no spine? I forget what. I think it's To Motion. Is that right? The new Cinematic Orchestra. Someone in here tell me what's right. But yeah, I got the signed version because I've been a fan of this band for quite some time. Ma Floor is my favorite of their records, but everything they've done is stellar. Could not resist. I think it's on what? Yeah, it's on white. It looks like. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear this. I wish it was a gatefold, but that's okay. It's really awesome to have the signatures in the front. If you guys don't know Cinematic Orchestra, it's really good down tempo, trip hoppy stuff. Really good. To Believe, close enough. I said what did I say? On to Motion or something? Whatever. Close enough. Yeah. So this is gonna be a great record, I hope. Thoughts on the band Low. Miles, you should know my thoughts because I know you watch my videos, and I put them at I think number 2 or 3 on my favorite albums of 2018 list. So I think you can wager that I'm a fan of Low. Duke or UNC? I don't really watch basketball, so let's say Duke. What version of lo-fi hip-hop do I like more? The style inspired by Jay Dilla or the style inspired by Nujabes? That's a good question. Nujabes, without a doubt. I appreciate both. Yeah, I think Nujabes' jazzy hip-hop styling is much more my style. You're going to see Death Grips next weekend? I don't know. Do they still sometimes not show up to their shows? I would just make sure they're there. That's my question. Wow, this is shitty. Pardon my language. This is really crappy. What I'm looking at right now. I ordered the new record by Stephen Malcolmist, his Groove Denied. And is this really what it comes in? This is the limited edition of Stephen Malcolmist's new album. There's no jacket. It's just a sleeve with a disc inside. This is the laziest packaging I've ever seen in my entire life. I expect a lot more from Matador. This is Matador, right? I think it is. Either way, this is pathetic. For a special edition, limited to 150. I see it's hand numbered somewhere in there. It looks like faintly. But where's the jacket? Where's the jacket? It's just a sleeve. It's not even a good sleeve. It's like one of those crappy resealable sleeves. Stephen Malcolmist, as you guys know, is the singer of Pavement. And he has apparently a synth pop album out. I was excited to check it out, but this is really disappointing in terms of packaging. So, shame on that. No good. Flatbush Zombies record, yeah. I did. That is the St. Vincent special edition. I would wager this is worse than St. Vincent because at least that came in a PVC sleeve. This is literally one of those crappy sleeves that you reseal. I don't know what to say. That's disappointing. We have another Vinyl Moon in, folks. This is Vinyl Moon Day Trip, Volume 42. 42 is my favorite number. It's the answer to the life, universe, and everything, which is great. Let's take a look and see what the color of the disc is. I always like seeing that on the Vinyl Moon every month. Let's see. Let's see if there's any artists on Vinyl Moon this month that I recognize or miss sometimes. Oh! There sure is one record I recognize, one artist. You guys ready for this? That's right. Fort Vine's hot single, Late at Night, has made it onto the latest Vinyl Moon. I'm so proud of them. If that's not a sign that everyone in here should pre-order the Crates record for this full album, I don't know what is. That's super awesome. Heck yeah, go Trevor, Nina, and Kenny. That's awesome. Let's see this disc. It is, ooh, nice. It's like, this looks way cooler under light, but it's like a murky, watery splatter. Really dig this. I'm gonna have to spin this later just to honor, just to hear this song on wax, to get a preview of what will hopefully happen once this gets funded. Fingers crossed. Cool. Good work, Vinyl Moon. Loving it this month. All right, we got 3 more, and then we'll do Q&A and whatever. Don't forget, guys, if you want to super chat me, I will stop what I am doing and respond to whatever you have to say in the chat next to me. So feel free to throw a super chat my way. I have no qualms in encouraging that because, yeah, why not? This is a record that's been on my want list for 4-5 years, and I finally tracked down one of the versions of it. Oh, Eddie, that's a really, really good idea. I wonder if I can get Brandon to promote it to Vinyl Moon. That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. Let me reach out to him. That's really cool. I didn't even think about that. That might be the final push we need to push it over the edge. Wow, this is some amazing packaging. Amazing, but also kind of annoying. But I'm glad that it's done with care. Let me just get all this off real quick. Do I like Nicholas Jar? Yeah. I'm not a huge fan, but I like him. Wow, this is really difficult to... I always feel like when someone like packages a record this tightly that I'm going to end up damaging it just trying to get it out of the packaging, which is always stressful. This is the whole live stream now, guys. It's just me trying to get this record out. I feel like I'm trying to exit an escape room. I'm close. I'm getting closer. I don't have any Shopkins, no. Isn't that a child's toy? Says the guy with action figures all around his room. All right, I think I might have freed this from its bubble wrap prison. Almost. All right, so we put this disc back in here. Finally, and all right, here we are. Whoa, almost stabbed myself in the crotch. We're good. Guys, I have finally acquired one of my grails. I know I get a lot of grails lately, but get ready. This is the extremely difficult to find album by L1011 called These Promises Are Being Videotaped. This is by far their hardest record to acquire. There's a limited 300 of them that were sold, I think, on the tour for this record. And there's also a hand-drawn version that's really hard to find. But yeah, this is just it's a short but sweet record, and I've been looking for it forever. It never pops up on Discogs, and it did recently for a reasonable price, and I pulled the trigger. So if you guys like post-rock, this is a little synthy at times, a little departure from their usual sound. But L1011, These Promises Are Being Videotaped, finally in my possession, and it is a really, really, really good record. Yeah, you remember. What's up, Machine Kills Music? Yeah, I did talk about this in a Holy Grail record video a long time ago, and now I wanted the hand-drawn cover version, but you can't always get what you want as a band. Once said, some band. But yeah, I'm glad to finally own a version of it because now my L1011 collection is complete, and I have all their records, all of which are really good. So go team, go! All right, guys, I think we have 2 more, and then we can just chat. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is a recent issue. Do we have any Flight of the Conchords fans by chance? This is the new release they just put out, Flight of the Conchords live in London. It was recorded during their 2018 tour. If you guys like Flight of the Conchords, this is probably a must-have. This is a really robust package too. This is a nice. It's not a gatefold, but it feels like a thick spine, and yeah. Flight of the Conchords are hilarious. I love the show, and this is their live album they just put out. So definitely worth listening to, and it ends with The Most Beautiful Girl in the Room, which is one of their favorite songs. So yeah, Flight of the Conchords, they're awesome. I'll be listening to this soon. Check it out. We got one more for today. Let's see what we got. Oh, these were some really awesome finds from Reverb LP. As you guys know, I'm able to, I posted about Reverb LP a bunch of times in the past. They're a really good site. You can find some crazy deals on. I just found some really crazy deals not long ago. This is Outcast Stankonia. Now, I own the black vinyl version of it, but what I didn't own was the orange original press limited version, and this looks extremely clean. It's a promo copy, and I got it for I think it was $30, $29.99, which is a great price for the orange Stankonia. I mean, this is an iconic album. B.O.B. is just one of the best songs possibly ever, but this is not the thing I'm most excited for. No, the album I'm most excited for. The sleeve is a little beat, but apparently the discs are supposed to be near mint. I hope. I've been looking for this for a long ass time. This is Dr. Dre's 2001. A lot of the reissues of this are either censored or they're bad quality. And this is apparently an original press. It looks like an original press from '99. So let me just see these discs. He says they're near mint. They best be. Let me take a quick look. I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and there's a ton of little, like, dots on it. Not scratches, just, like, weird dots. If they play through, that would be awesome, but there's weird dots on that side. I'm going to spin this tonight and see how it sounds. If it's not near mint, I might return it because I paid about $50, $60 for it. Even the original press is censored? Really? Justin, I didn't know that. I thought the original was good to go. Well, I will spin this after this live stream and see how it is. So, but yeah, original press of this and of Stankonia. Awesome finds from Reverb LP. So shout out to them. They were also the sponsor for TMR Fest, which is great. So those are the records that I have picked up in recent weeks since the last live stream, and now I will happily answer any questions and chat music with you guys, and remind you to email tmrmerch@gmail.com if you want one of these amazing Too Many Records hats, and make sure that you've contributed to the Crates campaign for Fort Vine's record getting pressed, because they're 50 away from it being pressed, and we're so close. What's up, Oliver Jamie? What's going on, man? Maybe try deep cleaning it before I play the Dre album. Yeah, I think I'll give it a shot, and if it sounds weird, I'll give it a deeper clean, and if it still sounds weird, I might return it. We'll see. What are my thoughts on They Might Be Giants? I think they're fine, but I'm not a huge fan. Favorite Bjork album is always a toss-up between Debut, Vespertine, Post, Homogenic. They're all of her early stuff is good. Do I have any Wu-Tang? I actually don't have any Wu-Tang. I like Wu-Tang, but I don't own any records because a lot of the represses sound terrible. Have I heard Chapter House, Whirlpool? I have not yet, no. Do I like Nine Inch Nails? Heck yeah. If you can see right there where my finger's pointing, that's all Nine Inch Nails records. I have pretty much everything that's in print. I'm missing I'm missing With Teeth. I'm missing Year Zero. But I think I have everything else. I love 9 Inch Nails. Yeah, I'd like to check out Karen O and Danger Mouse's new album. It looks awesome. What are my thoughts on Air Supply? They're fine. Not a huge fan. Do I have So the Flies Don't Come by Milo on vinyl? Yes, I do. I don't have a Toothpaste Suburb. That's the only one I'm missing. I don't have any Death Grips, though, unfortunately. Any release of March that caught my ear? I mean, so far, man, I've been so busy with TMR Fest. I haven't had time to, like, dive in and listen to any March releases, which is why I'm not doing an A-side, B-side. But I will do an A-side, B-side for April, which will be good. Favorite Tupac album? All Eyes on Me, probably. Favorite rapper besides Kanye? MF Doom or Kendrick. Coheed and Cambria, I've tried to give them a shot a few times. Not entirely my thing, but it's pretty good. Do I have the Social Network soundtrack? No, I'm missing pretty much all of Trent Reznor's rare soundtracks. I don't have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or Social Network. I have Vietnam War, but that's pretty easy to find. Have I listened to Blushing by Copeland yet? Yeah, I did. I think, didn't I talk about it in the B-side? Travis, are you slacking? Do you not watch the B-side? Shame on you. Did I get my VMP box yet? No, but I have a bunch of records coming in from them, and I'm very excited. Am I going to festivals this year? No, I'm not. No festivals, but I do have tickets next month to go see Jose Gonzalez, do a meet and greet, and I'm seeing the National at their special, like, intimate show in LA, where they're probably going to play their whole new album, is my guess. I just saw Better Oblivion Community Center last night. If you guys want to check out my Instagram stories, I took a bunch of videos. They were so good. Seeing Conor Oberst up close after being a fan since I was 15 was just nuts. Thoughts on New Vampire Weekend? I mean, I love all the songs so far. I especially love Harmony Hall. Didn't I post spinning ex-military on my Insta story? Yes, good call. I traded ex-military for Victor Vaughn, Venomous Villain, and some cash. Because I like ex-military, but I like Victor Vaughn more. What do I think of Schoolboy Q's new single? I heard it. It was pretty okay. Thoughts on the new Tool album dropping? I'm excited for it. I'm not a big Tool fan, but I like Tool. Am I going to do another exciting RSD vlog? Yeah, I'm trying to convince Chris to come out and make it look all nice and pretty, but I think he's busy, so it might just be a classic Matt phone vlog, but I'll try to do it up and make it nice for you guys. It's my favorite Milo record. I don't know. Boom! Frank with the super chat. First super chat of the entire night, I will have you know, 33 minutes in. That is a sad truth. Thank you, Frank. Your support on here, on Patreon, everything is always appreciated, my man. Boom! A second super chat. Was that intentional? That looks like a repeat. For those making videos of the TMR Fest haul, how do I want you to do it? I don't know. Just keep it short, sweet. Show the records if you're in the, and maybe just be like a quick sentence or two about what you thought about the event. I'm just gonna kind of cut them together, and hopefully there's not really a drag. The return of the Ocho, yes, Ocho returns. Record Store Day 2019. Did I pre-order the new Def Center album? Ryan, yes, I did. Thanks to you explaining to me how good they are. I pre-ordered the reissue of Owl Splinters and the new record. Sonic Pieces, man, when they put out a record, I can't resist. Those beautiful handmade jackets, it's just unbelievable. What's the most expensive record I own? I don't know. Let's go to Discogs and look, shall we? Currently, non-box set, the most expensive record I own. My Discogs is not 100% accurate either. Let me see. This is based off median value. I feel like it's not fair to base it off max. And it's all pretty much the same answer either way. Let's see. Non-box set. We're going with Pearl Jam's 20, the colored version. That is my rarest single record, followed by Captain Murphy's Duality. Will I be doing any collabs with Pad Chennington soon? I mean, if he wants to, I'm down. I don't know how that would work because I'm in my videos and he's more of a nebulous cartoon character, but I would love to figure something out. Hang out with the Vaporwave valedictorian. Did Vinyl Rewind show up in one of his suits? He did. He actually did a recap video on his channel of his experience at TMR Fest. Favorite Death Cab for Cutie song and album? Favorite song is probably what Sarah said. Favorite album is Plans. Have I made a lot of room and with all the records sold? Well, I've made some room, but the thing is, I still have 500 plus records that didn't sell. We sold maybe 450, 500 at the event. So I still have to sell all those records, which are going to be sold to the people that are in my TMR Fest group on Wednesday. So look forward to that. There's a lot of good stuff that was not picked. Favorite Cake album is Comfort Eagle. Am I going to take April 12th off so I can get there early for Record Store Day? That is a good question. April 12th is the Friday. I don't think I need to take it off. I work from home on Fridays anyway, so I should be able to pop over there. I'm not going to go. I'm probably going to go at midnight. I don't think I'm going to go earlier than that, so should be fine. Thoughts on the pillows? Yeah, I like the pillows. Really Cooley soundtrack is pretty good. Now that I sold a lot of my records, am I more picky and selective about what I'm purchasing moving forward? Yes, I am, and I meant to do more videos explaining that leading up to the fest. I think I will do a video kind of explaining my mentality moving forward as to what I want my collection to be like. Guys, there's still more announcements for this year for what's happening with this channel. There's a bunch of crazy stuff. I mean, between the merch, the record label, TMR Fest, there's still another big game changer happening later this year. So there's more to come. Did I pick up Bay 2 and Sailor Wave 2? I did pick them up, yes. Is there going to be another TMR Fest next year? There will be, and I'm toying with the idea of maybe trying to do it elsewhere. Maybe in another state. Who knows? Oh, this machine kills music with the super chat. Thank you so much. Did you have a question tied into that super chat? TMR Fest Florida is unlikely because Florida is not the most charming state, unfortunately, but maybe somewhere that is accessible from Florida. Who knows? With the new turntable, what speakers am I rocking now? I'm still rocking the Polk Signature S15s, but I would like to get some floor speakers at some point this year. I did order Rob Sonic's Defender. Thank you, Ryan. I'm excited to give it a spin. Did I get the Silent Hill 2 vinyl? I did not. I have some friends. I have some contacts at Mondo, and they worked with me on some giveaways last year, if you guys recall. And I emailed hoping that maybe they can help me out, and I slept on it, and Silent Hill sold out. So doesn't always pay. What's my favorite colored record I own? That's a really tough question, being that I have over 1,000 records in this room. But I would like to do a video of 5 awesome colored variants, possibly in the near future. Maybe sometime in the next couple months. Listen to Food for Animals. I don't really know them. Yeah, my first record I ever bought was Alligator. I don't remember though what my records were after that. I think I fairly quickly picked up Animals, Led Zeppelin 4, Abbey Road. Kind of like I went with like the classics first. Night at the Opera, a lot of classic rock stuff, and then I kind of dove into the modern taste, and that's kind of where it spiraled. And I realized, wow, there's a lot of music on vinyl, and I need to own it all. Yeah, the Between Darkness and Light by Black is definitely one of the coolest records I own. Everything that Elusive Sound does is just unbelievable. Best video game OST so far this year. I like that one, Gone Home, that 8-Bit just did. I Am 8-Bit. That's a beautiful soundtrack. Holy Grail cassette tapes. I don't really have any. I feel like I don't listen to my cassettes. I bought them because I was into the idea of collecting, but I don't listen to them as much as I want to. I feel like I'm going to be purging a lot of my cassettes over the next couple months. Maybe just keeping a handful of the Vaporwave albums that mean something to me. But I have a ton of stuff from like OG Vapor, like 2015, 16 era that are like really rare. So I probably should sell those and invest that into the channel. Opinion on the Minecraft soundtrack. I never played Minecraft, so I don't really have a strong opinion on it. MGMT Little Dark Age is amazing. It really is. I don't own it on wax yet. I'm waiting to find it used for a good price. But yeah, Little Dark Age is a terrific album. It made my top albums of 2018. Marrow Siren is one of the most aesthetic records I own. Yes. Marrow Siren's in my top 5 Vinyl Moon records, without a doubt. What an absolutely beautiful jacket, and the kelpie seaweed splatter is really nice. Any video game and movie soundtracks I recommend? I mean, probably a lot. That's a really, I need you to narrow it down for me, John. That's too much for my brain to access. You'd buy the Pure and the Echo bootlegs. I think we could probably work something out. They're really high quality boots. Shoot me a message and make me an offer, my man. Can I later report whether that original Dr. Dre is uncensored? Yeah, if it's uncensored, I will make a Instagram post with it, without a doubt. What is Vinyl Moon? It's a record subscription company, and you should check them out. This isn't a sponsored post, though, so I'm not going to go into in-depth about it, but they're awesome. I turned you on to St. Vincent. That's awesome. My favorite St. Vincent album might be Actor, but I also love her self-titled. I like OCs from what I've heard, but man, there's a lot to get in on. It's a lot. It's just there's so many albums that they put out. Between Ty Segall and OCs, it's just way too much music. You're just starting to watch Studio Ghibli films. Yeah, Spirited Away is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. Probably my favorite score as well. Did I listen to Parquet Court's Wide Awake? I did, and I loved that single a lot, and I was hoping the album would sound more like that, but it was a little too kind of punk for me. I didn't like the rest of it. What do I have left within hip-hop and R&B? A lot. Make sure you're in the group so you can see the list on Wednesday. Does Vinyl Moon do hip-hop albums? No, they don't often do hip-hop. It's more like indie rock, kind of chill-hop stuff. Thoughts on William Bonney? Not a huge fan, personally. Most I've ever spent on a single record in my collection was $250 for the Pearl Jam 20 colored version. I also spent that on Ghosts of the Great Highway, signed by Mark Kozlik before it got repressed. Favorite depressing hip-hop albums? Obviously, Little Ugly Mane's, Oblivion Access, Sadistics, Flowers for My Father. Yeah. Do I own any Billy Idol on vinyl? I don't, actually. Do I like Sade Bonaire? I don't really know it. I'll have to check it out. You wouldn't pay $2.50 for Pearl Jam? Well, that shows that you have terrible taste. Sorry about it. As I'm wearing my Pearl Jam record shirt, like, you can't insult Pearl Jam and expect me to sit here and just take it. I won't do it. Albums that make me cry. Carrie and Lowell by Sufjan Stevens. A Crow Looked at Me by Mount Eerie. Those absolutely bring the tears. What am I listening to right now? We're listening to Richard Houghton's newest album entitled Music for Drifters. It's terrific. It's probably my favorite thing Richard Houghton has ever done. Do I buy complete band discography box sets? Yeah. What do I have any here? Let's see. I have the Mark Lonigan box set. I have the Killers discography box set. I have the Rammstein box set. The 2 Illuvium box sets. Third Eye Blind box set. Yeah. Would I ever do any video essays on my channel? I would like to. It's a little less on brand than it is for someone like Vinyl Rewind, but I think video essays could be cool. I'll look into doing it. I just got to figure out what I would do. How often do I put the record of my face on the turntable? Literally never. It's the lowest quality lathe cut ever, and I don't want to hear myself rapping too often, except in the shower and the car. Biggest sale from the fest. A gentleman walked away spending $1,300 on records for my collection. I won't blow his spot up if he doesn't want to be blown up, but yeah, he is a true absolute legend and just a very, very cool dude. So I was blown away. There were a bunch of people that spent over $500 a person too. It was crazy. Any opinions on albums that are broken into 7-inch box sets? I think that's annoying. Who wants to flip an album like 8 times to listen to it? That's crazy. You're jealous of my Rammstein box? I'm jealous you got to see them in MSG. I've never seen them, but I hopefully will see them on their upcoming tour. Do a video on the history of Vaporwave. I feel like anything I would do would pale in comparison and get compared to Pat Jennington. So despite the fact that I love Vaporwave, I don't think I could make a video essay about it. I feel like people would just be like, this sucks. But we'll see. I think a Nujabes video essay would be cool. I think a history of Pearl Jam and the Seattle scene would be awesome. We'll see. Yeah, I definitely sold enough at TMR Fest that was happy. I was very happy. I like the Operation Doomsday 45 box set too. I have it right there, but do I listen to that? No, it's just a collectible. I have Operation Doomsday on vinyl. I don't need it to listen to it on the 7 inches. Most wanted RSD 2019 record. Maybe Black Parade is Dead. Pearl Jam's Live at Easy Street. Any records I sold that I'm maybe regretting now? At any time during my collection journey? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So many. Forever I regretted selling Nujabes, The Way of the Samurai, the Shamar Champloo soundtrack, but I recently have recovered it for a good price. Or I traded someone for it. Ruben, Power PC Me. Let me think. What else? I sold my signed translucent copy of Porter Robinson's Worlds for $175 like 3 years ago, and I'm so mad I did that. What an idiot move by like an absolute dumbass. Oh, Fort Vine's here, guys. Another bell. Ring a bell. Ding a ding a ding a ding. Everyone, make sure that you are pledged to the Crates campaign. We have 3 more days to do 50 more records. We can do it. We can do it. Is it possible Pearl Jam will put out Live at Easy Street Black Friday Part 2? I could see them possibly releasing the full thing as a vault for the Pearl Jam fan club. I'm not sure, though. What's the rarest record I had for sale? The rarest record I had for sale actually didn't sell at the event. It's the Witcher 3 soundtrack on 4 gold discs that are, it was New York Comic-Con exclusive, limited to 100. No one had the cojones to buy it. Questions have stopped, but I'm getting real hungry. I always get hungry right around live stream time. I don't know why I timed them for dinner. That's pretty dumb on my behalf. You're surprised I sold Mr. Thug Isolation and Floral Shop. They are both duplicates. I had 2. That's why I sold them. I did not sell my personal copies of those. How much was the Witcher 3 soundtrack going for? $200. The most expensive record, I believe, at the fest. Can I do a video essay on Richard's music and how to get into them? That could be kind of cool, too. It'd be awesome to get Richard's voice commentary for it, too. Any opinion on VMP teasing a Frank Ocean release? Have they been? Last I heard, they made some joke response to someone being like, Channel Orange, and they were like, maybe, but they're not going to get the rights to Channel Orange. What's the record I see most while shopping? I feel like I see that one Kenny Loggins album. What is it? Fire Watching or Night Watching? I see that all the time. Have I got anything off Neon City Records recently? Yeah, I recently just ordered Sailor Wave too. Favorite song by Beck. Oh man, what is that really bossa nova song on Mutations? I always forget the name of it, but that's probably my favorite. Lost Cause is great too. If I do an Amoeba history video essay, that could be really interesting too. That's actually a great idea. Thoughts on the new National? I like it a lot. I'd like to hear it in context of the album. I feel like National albums are meant to be heard as whole pieces, but I really dig it. Are there records I'll buy multiple pressings of? Yeah, definitely. If it's an album that's really important to me, I'm a collector at heart. So, you know, some albums I own 3 or 4 versions of because it's like that important to me. But just an album I like, I'm not going to double dip usually. Do I know Alessandro Cortini? I've heard the name. I've never actually listened. Yeah, Frank, I'm actually kind of shocked that those Mirror Kisses records didn't go at TMR Fest. I had 2 extremely rare Mirror Kisses. One of them is just like you never, ever, ever see up for sale at TMR Fest. And, you know, Frank is one of my top tier patrons on Patreon. Shout out to Frank. And he scooped them up on the Patreon presale. So lucky him. That split with the Dance Decree split, you never see that ever. Hey, Class A1 Productions is here. He won the Fluence RT81 turntable at the event. What's up, man? Stoked that you won. I'm glad someone I got to talk to throughout the day won. Also, that's a great feeling. Am I keeping the Kanye or late orchestration album? I'm obviously keeping my late orchestration album. Come on. Favorite song from Frank Ocean's Blonde? I don't know. Ivy is such a good track. It's hard to say. Best national album to get into. I mean, I got into them through Boxer, but Alligator's my favorite. I think either of those are super easy to dive in with. Am I going to see AV Tear live? Probably not. I saw him and Panda do Sung Tongs, which was rad last year, I think. Can I quickly explain how to view the records I'm putting up online for purchase? Yeah, absolutely. So right now, up until Wednesday, people that are pledged to my Patreon, $1 or more, will get access to the list ahead of time. And at Wednesday, I will post inside of the TMR Fest 2019 Facebook group the list, which is going to be a free-for-all because there's 550, 600 people in that group, and it's going to be a first come, first serve. Send me what you're interested in. I will invoice you if you can pay the invoice in 24 hours, the euros. Otherwise, it's going to lose your spot in line. It's going to be crazy. I don't know how I'm going to fulfill all of these orders as a one-man bandstand, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hello, American? Yes, I am American. Hey, Mike Alexander's in the house. What's going on, man? Your counterpart Ryan was here earlier. I don't know where he might have left the live stream. Mike Alexander was an awesome dude who came out to the fest, and his haul was mighty, as is he. I didn't actually get the Typo Negative Record Store Day record. I realize I don't need it. Do I have enough shipping supplies? Michael, that's a good question. If I post this list in the TMR Fest group and there's like 100 people that order stuff, I'm going to be absolutely screwed. But that's a good case scenario because then I get to move all these records and have more space and money for the channel. Frank Ocean Blonde tribute video. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks for the rec. Yeah, Mike, it's going to take you a while to get through that stuff. But, man, isn't that exciting to have a bunch of good albums to listen to? I love that when I have a backlog and I have time to listen to it. I try to do one a night at the very least. Did Fort Vine get the pledges? We're close. We have 50 more pledges to do on crates. We've got this. 49 more pledges. Easy. Guys, it's going to happen. Am I in the afternoon now? Yeah, it's evening, I'd say. It's 6:57 currently. Congrats on the Sly Vinyl appearance. Yeah, we just need 49 more pledges in the next 3 days, and we are going to have a beautiful Fort Vine record, folks. I'm so excited. What's for dinner, you may ask? I don't know, actually. I haven't thought about it. I mean, I guess if someone super chats me like $40, I'll go get a steak dinner, but otherwise I'll probably just eat cauliflower gnocchi from my freezer like a boring, trying to be healthy 29, almost 30-year-old. But we'll see how that goes. Favorite Creed album? None of them, but I guess Human Clay because it's the one I know. Did I hear about the Diablo 1 soundtrack boot? Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually pre-ordered the picture disc of it. I never played Diablo 1. I was more of a Diablo 2 and 3 guy, but it was just a cool concept, and I figured I didn't want to miss out. I like the Diablo series. Favorite hip-hop artist alive still? Kanye, although someone argued that he's died and resurrected as Jesus, so who knows? If you had money, you would give me money to buy tacos. Thank you. In LA, tacos are very cheap. Least favorite project from West Side Gun? That's a good question. Probably the one he did with Mr. Green. I forget what it's called, with like the red and white cover. All right, Miles, have a good night, my man. Have I ever had Vinyl Geek on for a live stream? No. I was on for one of his live streams once upon a time, but one day, that would be cool. I feel like I need to get a better webcam. This webcam is extremely bad. One of these days. If someone super chatted me for a webcam on a live stream one day and they're like, this money is for a webcam, I would spend it on that. But I can't bring myself just because it works. It's functional. Yeah, Marvelous Miss Maisel is one of my favorite shows. I loved it so much. Life of Pablo versus 808s. 808s, without a doubt. Without even questioning. Picked up Beirut's Riptide today. Beirut, I love the song Nantes. I never know how to pronounce it. That's one of my favorite songs. Very nostalgic track for me. But overall, I can't get into full albums by Beirut. Am I excited about the Stereolab reissues? Yes, I am. I managed to pick up the clear versions of the 2 they just reissued, and hopefully they keep going. Stereolab is one of the most underrated acts. Nintendo soundtracks I want to get pressed. Lots of them, probably. An official Mario 64 would be cool. We're all still waiting on that boot. Frank says he will send one. What? Send one what? Are you talking about webcam? Have I heard the Rodrigo Gabriela cover of Pink Floyd's Echoes? No, I haven't, but I'm excited to hear it because I like them a lot. I sold some Rodrigo Gabriela records at TMR Fest, and I'm kind of regretting it a little bit. I don't know why I did that. When you're just like, when you're pricing 1,000 records, I bet you I put some stuff in there that I really am going to regret. You just kind of get lost in it. I don't have the Last of Us Mondo box set anymore, but I do have volumes 1 and 2 they just reissued, so it was a good thing. I think I sold it years ago to probably buy some Grail. Kingdom Hearts original soundtrack on vinyl will be amazing. All right, Frank. I mean, if you want to send over a nicer webcam than this, I'm not going to argue. This is, I know, potato quality, but you can hear me and kind of see me. Hey, Lisa, you posted your video. I got to check it out. It was awesome meeting you at TMR Fest. Sorry that I was so stressed out with making everything happen. But it was awesome that you showed up. Did I see the Zelda Link to the Past secret release today? Of course I did, Justin. I picked up that variant bundle. You have an excellent extra one, Frank? Amazing. Thank you. Well, then hopefully we can start seeing some upgraded quality and you guys can see my beard in HD. I did not get the test press, Justin. I didn't want to splurge for that. Oh, you got the Newbury Comics Queens of the Stone Age from TMR Fest? Nice. Like Clockwork, that's an amazing album, and it sounds incredible on wax, too. Do I run my Instagram, or do I have someone else running it? Do you think I have the money to pay someone to do my social media? No. Everything TMR is completely hand-grown from the roots. Adam helps me with merch, and Chris helps me with filming sometimes, but this is really just me. I would love to have a team. If I had a team, I would be able to put out a lot more content, but it is just me hustling, trying to grow. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for praising me on the fest. I'm really excited about how it went, too. I think there were very few hiccups, which is awesome. So I'm glad everyone had a good time, and hopefully we could do more events in the future. The Luaka box, I don't really know anything about it, so I don't know yet. You spoke to Christian about me at Limited to One. That dude's awesome. What did you guys say? If you guys are near New York City, Limited to One is one of the best record stores in the city, without a doubt. And the guy who runs it's just the bee's knees. What are the funds from the fest going towards? Well, I took some of them to deal with some personal stuff. You know, a little bit of CC debt from some over purchasing, but a lot of it's going to go towards better gear and trying to travel and make videos around the U.S. and around the world. So, yeah, hopefully see some excellent content throughout the rest of the year. Am I going to do more podcasts in 2019? Yes, I got so busy with TMR Fest planning, I've neglected my beautiful podcasts, but hopefully soon. Oh, right, Mike. Yeah. I did know about that box set. I read about it. I might get it. I want to see more details about what the track listing or the artists are. I think when I was looking at the list, it did not show me the list of tracks that were on it. All right, guys, we usually do an hour. We are over an hour, so I am going to end this for tonight unless there's a last minute question, last second super chat. Otherwise, we'll end this in minute 45 seconds at 1:05. But thank you guys for coming into this live stream. I miss doing them. Now that the TMR Fest is done, they should be able to be weekly again. Fingers crossed. And maybe if Frank sends a new webcam, they'll be beautiful and visual. All right, Tuck Frump, you have been. I'm just gonna say before this ends, you're the worst. We're gonna put you in timeout because you're just annoying the whole time. You've been just negative, and I do not appreciate that. 300-second timeout, aka until this is done. Mike, we can talk about Amoeba as it gets closer. Probably midnight, but it's TBD. Could be later, could be earlier. David, happy early birthday. If you don't own Alligator by the National, pick it up. Cool. So we have another 50 seconds, and then we're going to end this. But thank you, guys. This is awesome. Last-minute housekeeping in this last 50 seconds. TMR hats are available. You guys should get them. There's 60, and then they're gone. We have less than 60. That was the total run before we started selling them. Email tmrmerch@gmail.com if you want a sweet hat. As you can see, it's legit with a buckle. It's not a cheap out hat by any means. One of the most comfortable hats I've ever worn. Fort Vine's Crates release. Go to my Instagram, go to the bio, and if you haven't pledged, there's 3 days left, 49 records to go. We got this. And there's also Too Many Records Enamel Pins if you guys want some. They came out extremely well, and we have some more left. So if you want one of these, email me or TMR merch, and we'll hook you up. So thank you guys so much for coming in, and yeah, we'll be doing some more live streams real soon. So have a great rest of your evening, everyone, and peace out.